welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be an updated wear and tear on the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. I already filmed this video about a year ago, but I thought I would do an updated version because I have been obviously filming for a little over a year now, and I think that I've become more comfortable with the camera. And two, even after I posted that video, I've still received a lot of comments for any additional wear and tear or just an updated video on that specific handbag. That's why I thought this would be a great time to film the updated 1 year wear and tear on the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. Make sure, if you haven't, to enter my giveaway. The deadline to enter is January 5th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. All the rules will be listed down in the description box, but please make sure that when you are commenting your favorite item that you are doing so on my Rent the Runway review, and it also has giveaway in the title. I will be checking all the submissions on that video. That way, for me, I stay organized and I'm not getting confused. The winner will be random, so definitely enter if you haven't. And let's get started with the review. This is my Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. I've had it for about 2 years now. And I'll definitely just start off with saying that one of the things that drew me to this bag is the empreinte leather. I love Louis Vuitton's empreinte leather. I think it's so luxurious, elegant, and kind of just has that classic look while also being extremely soft and buttery. In addition, which I don't know if this is a pro or con, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys, because it is such a smooth leather that over time, as this wears, the actual imprints of the monogram will become, I don't know if they loosen up, but it basically not be as deep anymore. So when you take this out of the box, the imprints of the monogram are very like clean and deep, and it just like packs a punch, if that makes sense. And as you wear it over time, it will loosen up and they will not be as indented anymore. And that happens with all of them, and that's just empreinte leather in general, not specific to this bag. That's just how the leather wears. If you guys love the look of that like kind of age and it wears with you, then you'll definitely love this bag. But that's something to also look out for, that it won't stay as clean as when you first get it out of the box. Another thing to note is that the hardware will obviously scratch easily, but that's with anything, because when you're wearing this bag on your side, you're not going to make sure that the hole and the clasp is going in 100% every time. You're going to start wiggling it around and it's going to scratch, and that's just what's going to happen. Another thing that's positive though is that this bag is truly so versatile. It's my favorite weekend bag, and I don't have a lot of bags, so don't let me fool you, but one of the reasons why I haven't purchased another bag is because I really do feel like this meets all my needs currently. And I think if you don't have a bag that's similar to this structure, definitely add it to your collection, because you really can fit so much into this bag. I made an actual what can fit in this bag video, and I'll definitely link it down below, but it has 3 compartments, and you can see this one opens up, and this like the middle one, and the back one's a little smaller, and then it also has a zipper in the back. And to be quite honest, I haven't really used this at all. But if you want to maybe open this up and keep your phone or anything that you kind of need right away, but you don't want it to, like you want it to still be secure, you could always just like keep it toward the back of you and then be able to get it in and out without actually having to probably reclose the zipper. One con that I would say, what irks me or kind of like a pet peeve of this bag, and I don't think it happens to everyone's, but mine, for whatever reason, indented on the side, on both sides. I don't know if it's because whatever I was putting in there was mainly covering just this area, so the way it, I guess the leather wore was just like indenting in. And I know if I go like this, it does push out, but it doesn't stay like that. I could maybe ask, like I don't know if Louis Vuitton would fix it or if I could pay to get it fixed. Haven't really looked into it because I've just accepted that that's how this bag is gonna wear for me. But that might be something that annoys you. I don't think it really happens to the monogram or the reversible canvas, because it's a little more sturdier compared to this softer leather. And then also my zipper in the back started to crease in. Again, I don't know if that's something that happens to all the bags or if it was just my particular bag. That's just something to note in case you might not like actually how this gets indented. And again, it might not happen to everyone's, but I'm just going to share my experience with this bag. Another thing I love about it though is that you have this strap and then you also have the top handle. So you can wear it crossbody, but then you can also just wear it from the top handle. And you can decorate it super cute with twillies. I've had this twilly for so long, I need to change it, but I just have been lazy. Another thing is because these straps can be taken off, you can kind of spice it up and change the straps to make it a little different. Maybe if you're bored with just like whatever strap it came with. For mine, it's the black one. You could definitely add different kind of straps. Maybe if you want a thicker one with more designs, I think that would be really cool. I haven't personally done it yet, but that is something that can be done. I'm just going to interrupt here because for some reason there's so much background noise and I keep trying to stop to let it disappear, but you might still get some background noise just because the city is the worst when it comes to noises and you just can't ever really get away from it. So I apologize in advance and hopefully it's not too distracting. Another issue that people have had with this bag is glazing. I have not had this issue, but I know that's probably one of the biggest comments about this bag is the glazing issues. My glazing has done fine. It's held up well. I have no complaints. I would say my only complaint is kind of just how the leather's indented and also the zipper kind of started to fold in, but luckily no glazing issues. One thing that's also a little frustrating with this bag is that if you don't have too much in the front pocket, it becomes extremely hard to close. I'll try to show you, but it'll just keep pushing in and it actually won't click. If you do put something in here though, it locks fine and you have no issues. But if you don't really put anything in the top bag, you can start seeing some issues. Sometimes when I don't have too much, I'll end up just like holding the bottom part and then clasping it with my other hand. And you will hear the click, so you'll know it's secure, but that's just another issue and something to be cautious about, that if you don't really have a lot of things, that can be an issue with closing the clasp. But overall, even though I definitely want to not focus in, but let you guys be aware of the issues I was having with this bag. The pros far outweigh the issues that I have with this bag because it really is such a versatile, needed bag in my life. I just get so much wear out of it and I love the straps. Even when this is packed, it doesn't hurt on my shoulder. And I know some bags, when you do put more stuff, it does end up heavier and then it ends up weighing on your shoulders because maybe the straps are too thin or the way the bag was designed. But I personally haven't had an experience where I find the bag uncomfortable or feeling too heavy even when it has stuff. And you definitely can fit so much stuff. Like if you're definitely interested in purchasing this bag, definitely check out my video that I made with what fits inside here because a ton of stuff can fit in here and it just makes the perfect, at least to me, the perfect bag that's somewhere in between a big tote bag and a little small like wallet on chain or just like a small bag. This just adds so much more style and it just looks so nice on, especially when you wear like jeans or even if you're wearing something a little nicer, it just looks and works great, I think, for being that essential weekend bag. And that is why I definitely 100% recommend this bag 100 times over because I just get so much wear out of it. I love it. And even the little cons that I have been experiencing, it's just, they're nuances, but the amount of wear I get for this bag and how it has held up nicely by the amount of times I've worn it, it just makes up for it entirely. So definitely, if you are in the market for that everyday weekend bag that fits enough but not too much and you can size up or down with how much stuff you want to put in it, then definitely check this bag out because I just love it. And I think you guys, if you were to end up getting it, you would love it also. But that's really it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. I would greatly appreciate it. Definitely enter my giveaway if you haven't. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.